everyone, welcome to Aligned Souls Tarot. I am Lindsay, and it just said that my computer was dying. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, just like that, problem solved. Guys, welcome back. It has been a really long time since I have done tarot reads, and it's just because I'm in school, I'm a mom, I have all this stuff going on right now. But we're coming to the end of school, so now for the next month or so, I'm really going to focus on doing tarot reads again, and I'm really excited to come back on the scene for you guys. So if you've been here before, welcome back. Again, I'm really excited. If you're new, welcome. I channel messages to help you guys get in alignment with yourselves, with your twin flame, soulmate connection, all those kinds of cool things. Guys, I am at a new location. Before I was at my office desk. This is a different one, and I'm really excited because I have way more space on this than what I did before. This read is going to be for Christmas, plus or minus a couple days, probably that week of Christmas, even though it's on a Saturday. And I just kind of wanted to see what was going on with you guys. So this is going to be a pick a card. When I pulled the tops of these cards out, again, I haven't used them in a long time. This one came out and this one came out, which were both the Wheel of Fortune, just from different decks. So definitely a Wheel of Fortune, some change in energy, shift in the environment, that kind of stuff going on collectively with everybody. So then I just pulled this one out from the third deck. So whichever one is drawn to you, deck 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and, that seemed backwards on the screen. Okay. So anyways, 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and pick, and then we will dive into your reading. Again, this is going to be for Christmas time, what's happening on Christmas time as far as you, and then we'll get into you and the person you're dealing with or thinking about, and probably have hopes for some communication around Christmas time, right? What else can I tell you guys? Since this is a collective read, it is for everybody, so some things will resonate, some things won't, so take what does and leave the rest. If you guys have any questions or comments, pop them in the chat, the comment section. I'm really excited to be back, guys. A lot has changed, so let's get into it. Again, pile 1 is this Wheel of Fortune here with the girl on top. You have the Wheel of Fortune in deck number 2. This is from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, so she's green for your heart chakra. And then this is the third pile over here, which is the Rider-Waite Tarot, your traditional tarot, and that too is the Wheel of Fortune. So go ahead and pick it, guys, and the timestamps are below. I'll see you over there. Hey, pile 1. So you picked, I forget the name of this real quick because it just left my mind. I don't have it below there. It's not the Muse Tarot. It's the other one. Okay. Sorry, guys. Can't tell you the name of the deck. I was completely blanked on it. Okay. So let's shuffle the cards. And let's get going on your reading. I also have made my own deck here with words from your person. You can't really see it because there you go. So messages from your person, and we'll get into those later. I'm really excited to use those, and I'm really happy that I made them. I hope everything has been really good with you guys. Like I said, it's been a while. How are you doing? Things have really shifted over here on my side for the better, which is great. So much good energy and good vibes. Okay, really quickly while I am rolling through and shuffling these really good for you guys, I'll do one more. I am still going to do the 100 subscribers. I feel like I say that every single video. But when we get to 100 subscribers, I do plan on start doing giveaways for people. So sometimes it'll be decks, sometimes it'll be like crystals and things. But I would more so like to give out healing things from a natural standpoint. So it could be essential oils, it could be different books, maybe some like bath salts or something. Like I really have to think about what my options are, but definitely stuff to heal your body with, heal your mind with, maybe meditational stuff, things like that too. So because I do have another company called The Healing Lifestyle, and that deals with healing your body on a physical note. So here we deal with healing spiritually, and there we deal with healing physically. Okay, so let's get into it. Again, this is going to be for Christmas plus or minus a couple days. Okay. Now, guys, when I shuffle, I close my eyes, so I don't, because I'm trying to channel, so I don't really see like when all these cards flip over in the deck like this. Just so you know. Okay, so we have the World in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Page of Cups. Let's get a couple more cards out for you guys. The Empress in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And I'm try to get one more. Okay. Seven of Swords. Okay, and let me see if there's anything else I want you guys to know about Christmas time as we finish out the deck here. Okay, cool. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, again in reverse. Now, reversals are not bad, guys. They are either protection messages, or I just have to read them a different way, okay? All right, guys, so kind of in the middle here you have the Page of Cups as well as the Empress in reverse. So what I'm picking up right now is there is something that hasn't, it could be a lesson, or it could be specifically to a person. But there is something that feels really lofty. It feels really out of reach. Like the pig here is coming to mind with when the pigs fly sort of saying. So definitely something that like you're really passionate about it. You really want this to happen. You've been trying to manifest it, but it seems out of reach, right? It seems like it's not going to happen, kind of like a dream come true sort of situation. And it's surrounded by this energy of how is this going to work, right? How is this going to come to fruition? Again, because it just has this lofty feel to it. So what the cards are saying is that whatever this is, however this resonates with you, know that it's not finished. It is just something that is going on behind the scenes, stuff that you can't see right in front of your face, but know that divine timing is at work. Again, we all got the Wheel of Fortune at the beginning. So divine timing is at work in this situation. So even though it might feel like it's not feasible, or that it's too lofty of a goal, or something that's out of reach, again, it could be a person or a goal, just know that it's being worked on, even though you can't see that, okay? There will be communication coming in around that or from that person, but right now it's kind of like off on the distance. It's like from afar. It's being worked on from afar. This person, if it's a specific person, they are thinking about what to say to you before they come in, but definitely some like distance here. Like there's something that you aren't seeing because you're not meant to see it right now. But just have faith in the universe that it is being worked on, that it is going to come to fruition. Bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles there. To me, they're telling me something about the past, and the past not having a solid foundation of some sort. It could be that in this goal, if it's a goal specifically, that you're being told to focus right now on building a stronger foundation around that, so that when it does come in, it's more readily acceptable, or you're more ready to take it on, is what they're telling me too. If it's a person, maybe in the past you guys have had I'm getting like a rocky start to things, or maybe there have been times when things have been rocky between you and this person, and there really hasn't been that hope in the matters of it lasting a long time. So what they're asking of you is to kind of turn inward too, and the only thing you control is you, right? It's your thoughts, your reactions, how you go about your life day to day. So they're telling you to focus on that, and then just trust that everything else will fall into place. Because remember, all of these cards, they are reversible, right? As time goes on, things change and they are reversible. This is just in the moment, and again, this is like around Christmas time. So like I said, you might have some expectation or something for Christmas time, like I said, a goal or from a person, and right now you're really worried about, is that really going to happen? Just trust in the universe that it'll come in due time. Okay, so it may be Christmas time or it may not. It depends on how you respond to the situation right now. If you turn inward and you do healing, if that's what's needed, or if you create this foundation that they're talking about, then not that I would really know, but then it's possible that, I guess that's how I should say that, it's possible that it could come in on Christmas. It depends on the extent of which the healing has to happen, right? And it depends on the extent of, what's on your path moving forward. Okay, so that's for you guys. I do want to get some information on your person. Okay, so they're telling me shuffle one more time. So we're going to go into like you and a person that you are specifically thinking about. Okay, one more. That's good. So again, around Christmas time, plus or minus a couple of days, you and this person, what is expected, what's going to happen in that time frame. Wow, lots of cards coming out. Okay, so a couple of these cards I am going to double check on how they want me to read them, because they came out sideways. Sometimes when they come out sideways, I will read them as such, but that's not what I'm getting right now. So I learned a new technique. It's a crazy one. Ready? Look, I see it's still sideways. Okay. What do you think? You think that's a good technique? Oh my gosh, if it doesn't fall off the table. Okay. Yeah, another reader did that, and I was like, hey, that's a really cool method to let the universe decide how you want to read it. Okay, guys, so now this part here is going to be about you and your person. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, which I don't really feel comfortable with for some reason. So let's see. Like, I'm just finding it hard to say that it's in the reverse. I guess it is in the reverse. Okay. All right, so you and your person around Christmas time. So, again, going back to that healing. These two cards in particular, the Hierophant and the Hermit, about dealing with inner self issues. Could be childhood wounds, could be things that you're holding on to from the past, or could be vice versa when it comes to you and your person. But I feel like there's one of you that is healing and the other one is trying to figure all this out, right? There's one of you who is like on the path, and you get the path and you are, becoming enlightened and you are doing the work and stuff like that. And there's the other one of you that is kind of like, well, what do I do and how do I do it? I don't understand what's going on. Give me signs and that kind of stuff. Kind of like a night and day sort of energy. And neither energy is bad either. They're telling me to tell you that. Like, one of you is dealing with healing in a different aspect. So one of you, it has the ability to see obstacles or setbacks as a protection or an opportunity for growth. The other one kind of is like, okay, well, if this is happening, then what does that mean, And it's not that they're resisting the flow so much, it's that they have more questions when it comes to the things that are happening. One of you is just in flow. You're like, okay, cool, that happened, let's get it, let's go. The other one's like, okay, well, wait a minute, which is honestly, it's a good energy for both of you, because that is what the twin flame journey is about. One of you is going to be further along in your journey than the other one. One of you is going to have a lighter energy than the other one. And that ebbs and flows both ways at different times throughout your lifetime, right? We always talk about the yin and the yang, right? So that ebbs and flows as well. And that's definitely what I'm picking up with these two cards specifically in the middle here. Okay, on this half, this is kind of odd that they're telling me this, but I get like a half and a half energy, so like half and then half. So whoever is in this hermit energy that's doing the questioning, they feel like there's this decision that needs to be made, and it deals with the past. So there's something about reminiscing on the past that is not necessarily preventing them from making a decision, but it is a determining factor in making whatever this decision is, and I'll get clarity on that in a minute. But they're definitely, I'm getting like the grass is greener sort of situation, where they thought that where they were going was the right path they were taking. And now it's like they feel like like the other option was a missed opportunity, and that other option very well could have been you if you are not the one that's in this energy. If you are the one that's in this energy, it could have been that you see your person as a missed opportunity because you chose differently previously. Just know that in either scenario, your choices were meant to be. So the lessons that you learned from those choices, either you or your person, that was meant to be, that was meant to happen, because that's a lesson that you're supposed to learn. So nothing is wrong. Neither one of you has done anything wrong by choosing something else in the past. But now it's kind of like, okay, well, how do I move forward, right? How do I move to make this connection that now I know is right come to fruition properly, okay? And that's kind of where this person is at. They're telling me to talk about the Ace of Cups here in reverse in regards to this person specifically. So it's like there's a fear of rejection when they come into this situation with you, assuming that you're the one in here. If you're not and you are this person, then you could have that fear of rejection. But there's definitely a fear of, if I say this to this person, are they going to take me seriously? Are they going to want me to come back in because of the things that have happened in the past? There's just this sort of like, I'm getting like, they're telling me like leery and shakiness. There's this hesitation. That's a good word. There's just this hesitation around, again, what do I do and how do I do it, right? But whoever this is, again, you or them, they do have a lot of feelings and emotions for you, or for the other person, and they do want to come back in. It's just a matter of how. They don't know how. For this half of the collective, whether it's you or your person, you are recognizing, like I said, whenever there is a time that you feel bound or there's an obstacle in front of you, you have recognized how to let that go. right? You have recognized how to release yourself from that self-sabotaging energy and move into an opportunity. I am really picking up on you guys like owning it. Like you are owning your life right now. You are very grounded. You are, they're telling me about chi, which is weird, but yeah, you just have good chi about you. Your aura is really positive. You're very calm, collected, balanced. You have really been working on this. Like I said, anytime that you're in this energy, you go boom into balance. Like it's like, okay, bring it. You know, it's like, let me learn my next lesson. Let me see the next opportunity, and I will learn it. I will own up to it. I will balance it out in my life. And that's totally this energy here. Just seeing if they want me to tell you anything else about it. Yeah, I just feel like you're very balanced right now, which is great energy to be in. Just focus on self is what I'm getting. If this is you, focus on self. If it's your person, their need to focus on self. So maybe that's kind of an issue here too, is this person that resonates with this half is so focused on themselves and so in their zone and so happy and everything like that, that this person over here feels like, well, they seem so great. Like they don't need me to save them. You know, they don't need me in their life because they're doing so great. And that's kind of where the fear of rejection comes from too. Okay, let's get some messages. Let's get some, let's see. Let's do some animal ones. I haven't done them in a while. We'll get like one or two of these, one or two of the Divine Oracle, and then I'll get a couple of my, the deck that I made for you and your person. So splitting the deck, we have the Orca about song lines. And then we also have the Fruit Bat about kindness. Okay, so there could be something, oh, and both of them are threes. So definitely divine guidance here between both of those cards. Could be seeing this person in your dreams or vice versa, them seeing you in their dreams. Could be songs that play on the radio that remind you of them and vice versa, them of you. And then kindness, like I said, I feel like this person in this energy is, you're just very open and free-flowing, right? You're very accepting of anything that this other person is going through. And again, it's kind of like this light and dark sort of energy here where this girl here, you know, she seems like she is grounded. She seems like she is accepting and open. No matter, oh, I just got Beauty and the Beast sort of energy here too. So that could resonate for some of you. But then your person here, it feels like they're like hanging from a limb. Again, the Hermit energy. They can fly, but they are focused on you and they want to be with you. But it's like, are you going to accept them sort of thing? You have here that this bat is in like this tumultuous rain downpour here, while this girl is kind of in this clamshell, and then in the clamshell there is calm waters, right, and sunshine and stuff like that. And again, that's really that dual energy that we're seeing here between the both of you here on the bottom. Okay, that was a very long explanation for just splitting the deck. So, okay, I'm going to actually leave that one out, okay, because it wants to come out again. So there we have the song lines. And then we'll get one more. Wouldn't it be funny if it was a flying bat one again? Oh, I would laugh so much if it was. Okay, so just one more card for guidance. Okay. Woo. All right, Tarantula. Again, on this side too, that's a number 4 card there. We have Raven on the bottom, a 5 card. They're telling me overall energy for this. Okay, so news, communication, messengers, coming out of the dark into the light. Something about the full moon. Could be the next full moon. I'm not really sure if that is near Christmas. I think it is, actually. I think it's the 20... Looks like it might be the 26th is the full moon. So the day after Christmas. So communication on or around... I was about to say Thanksgiving, but Christmas. Okay, guys. Definitely some incoming communication for sure. Okay, so this one, connection, tarantula. They feel like this energy here, this Eight of Swords energy, but they don't know how to move past it. So they feel trapped. They feel caught up. I'm getting like stuck, sticky, right? They could very well easily break themselves of this cobweb, of these webs, but they don't know how to. And it's not like it's a giving up energy, but it's very close to it, okay? They're just trying to figure these things out. And like I said earlier, they're just really not sure how to go about doing it. Whereas you are like in this flow, right? You're like, I'll see you in the dreams. Positivity. And then they're just like, I'm so wrapped up in it. I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's get these out. Actually, I guess I could put these back over here. Okay. All right, this one's the Divine Oracle. Wisdom Oracle. I don't know, it's 3 words. Now. And we'll get 2 cards for you guys from this deck. To be honest with you guys, this deck here and this deck here and this deck, those are my 2 favorite decks. I use them for my own readings all the time. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. So this person over here, just because that fell out like that, they feel stuck because they want to do everything by the book. Very traditional vibes. Whereas you are very open, free-flowing. You're like, it comes, it goes, it ebbs, it flows. Whereas this person's like, well, wait a minute, that's not tradition. That's not what society tells us to do. That's not how it's normally done. Like that kind of energy. Maybe, and it just popped in my head too. Something about parental values. So values that were instilled in them from their parents. Mental mindsets, which is the same word. But mindset of how to go about doing things in life, it comes from their parents. That's where that by the book comes from, which is why they feel stuck, because this whole new energy of ebbing and flowing and letting things go as it comes is new to them. That's not how it's done in their family. And so they're trying to figure how to do this by following the book, and they're not compatible. It's not working like that. So that's why they're stuck. Okay, we actually got a lot of cards here, so all right, let's just go. So you have come to the edge. You have to be fair, soulmates, great card, and community in reverse. Now, community in reverse, excuse me, I will read from the book just because it is a protection message. And to be honest with you, I haven't memorized all the protection messages of this. Bottom of the deck here, go the distance in the reverse. I'll show you guys that. Okay. So again, basically with this, the go the distance, we're getting that energy of it being in a standstill, right? If this one resonated with you at the beginning of the reading, as far as it dealing with a person instead of a goal, that's what this is describing up here, is that it feels stuck. This half of the reading, like I just mentioned, feels stuck. And that's where this go the distance is coming in at. Again, I will read this from the book because it is in the protection message spot. But that's what I'm mostly getting initially off the bat, is that it's just this kind of stuck energy. All right, come to the edge. I feel like this is talking about your person, and this is in regards to taking a risk, okay? You're kind of here, I don't know if you can really see that, but there's this girl here. She's literally like dancing on the edge of this rock that's suspended in the middle of the clouds, which would be awesome and scary at the same time. And then there's all these hearts coming down. So I feel like whoever's in this energy over here, this is them. Right? This could be you. Again, it could be your person depending on your energy. But it's very free-flowing. It's very risk-taking. It's very lovey and open and flowing and, you know, whatever about life. And this is a number 9 card too. Again, divine timing, divine intervention, divine guidance with the 333, 369, that stuff. Anyways, so I feel like this is this person over here, okay? But it's also a message for this person on this half to be like, you should start learning how to come to the edge, right? To be more free-flowing, to be more risk-taking. And as I say that, the Fool card comes to mind, which I'm surprised is not out here in regards to this person, but yeah, I feel like this is representative of both of you guys. One of you being in that energy of free-flowing, the other one as the message to or guidance to try to get into that same energy. To be fair, is about the Judgment card, which is also not on the deck on the spread here. It's an 11 card. Sorry, guys. It's an 11 card, reduces to 2, same as this one. This was an 11 card, the By the Book. And again, I feel like this is for this person. And I feel like it's for this person because they want things to be balanced between the two of you. They want things to have an equal give and take. We have here, I know you guys can't really see it, but on this side here, there is a fortune teller cookie, which is in this deck somewhere. And I can tell you right now that this little fortune that's sitting right here says no on it. It says nope on it. Because the card that's in here says not for you. So you have your no answer on this side, and then you have an egg on this side, which is all about co-creating and prosperity. So there's this balancing act between prospering and recognizing when something is, I want to say not for you, but when something isn't in alignment, okay? So again, this is showing that twin flame sort of energy where you have on one hand the person who is being in this prosperous, positive energy, and the other one who is not in alignment, who is rejecting the signs, and not necessarily rejecting growth, but it's harder for them to grow. So again, this is just that representative of these two halves that end up making the whole. But this person does want to be fair in their approach to you. Again, it could resonate with the things of the past. It could be because of their parental past, like I mentioned a few minutes ago. But they want to come forward and have this relationship be an equal, balanced relationship. Again, you could probably also put this as the energy of this person, right? Being balanced, like I mentioned with this card. So it's kind of cool that both of those cards are representative of this person and as a guidance message for this person. Soulmates right down the middle, which I love. Definitely twin flame energy. That's just, excuse me again, confirmation of it right here. And that's the number 5 card about transformation. And I feel like transformation is happening with your person or you because there is this alignment that is coming down the road. If this will happen on Christmas or around Christmas, I can't tell you for sure. Coming into alignment is a really big process, and we're all on a different route, okay? Again, going back to the raven up there, I do feel like communication is coming in regards to these energies, okay? They could very well be wanting to come in or around Christmas to tell you, you know, I've been thinking, ... fill in the blank, right? I would like to, ... fill in the blank. Maybe there's some plans or something. And they just don't know how to approach you about it yet. There you go. Okay, let me get the book for these two, and I believe, I didn't bring it in here. Okay, I'm going to pause this real quick and grab the book, and then I will read these two for you, and then we will move on to the messages. Okay, guys, as I walked in there, I remembered that I didn't tell you guys about the extended. So normally I do have extendeds. Today I'm not going to, just because this reading is already long as it is. So today I won't, but normally I do. And moving forward, now that everything's clearing off of my schedule and I can focus on tarot cards now, I probably will have the extendeds happening, and those are all on Gumroad, and they will all be in the description box moving forward. Okay, but not today. This is what you get today. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join me over there. If you find an audio, or not an audio, oh my gosh, a video that I have done previously on this channel that resonated with you, because they're timeless reads, if you find one on there and there is an extended, then those extendeds are still up on Gumroad. You can still go see them, just so you know. And again, like I said, those are timeless. So if you do see something, scroll through, and if something pops out to you, go watch it and see what it says. Okay, this is number 8 card. So the protection message for it says community on the bottom, is beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall, be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Okay, great message for the both of you. I feel like this is what this person is doing. They are unaware of how to become in alignment with themselves because they are shrinking because of this by the book energy that we have here. You guys, or whoever is on this side of the board, might have a tendency to shrink yourselves because you are so big and bold right now. Like, your energy is so good, and you might find instances that you're not being accepted by your community, society, because of being in this energy. And they're telling you, whenever you come across that, make sure you do not dim your light around that, okay? All right, and then lastly is go the distance at number 47. And remember, I told you guys kind of already, I feel like this is that stuck energy from the first part of our reading, way up here, this first row, and then from the energy that this person is in. But the protection message for go the distance says, do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburned skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. Okay, so that's great too, guys, because again, it kind of goes back to what I was saying with this To Be Fair card, is even though the situation does not look ideal, you can still grow and learn from it, right? There's still prosperity in it. again, balancing out. And I feel like you are doing a great job at balancing that out. This is just a reminder to tell you, even though things may not be going the way that you want them to go or the way you thought they would be going, hang in there. There are other opportunities that divine timing is going to present to you that will help in moving this forward, right? This connection forward. So don't give up, I guess would be like the biggest message. Okay, finally, let's get some of these cards and we will end the reading. We are already at 40 minutes for you guys, a little bit longer than I had wanted. These are really flimsy cards. Apparently I got the wrong cards and didn't know about it. Should have gotten thicker ones. So they're really hard to shuffle per se, but I will show you how I try to shuffle them. I really don't shuffle them a whole lot because they're just so hard to shuffle. See what I mean? Okay, so here's what we do. We do corners, sort of, kind of, if they want to, and then we just kind of go, whoop. Let me do it one more time. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video so far, hit the like button. Share the video out or my channel out to your friends and family. If you think that some of the readings that I have on the channel would resonate with other people that you know, that they would like them. Again, I am going to try to get to the 100 subscriber mark. I think we're at like 24, 25 right now. And then once we get there, we'll do some really cool giveaways on things. I'm really excited to start doing those for you guys. I swear I say that every single video, but it's true. Hello. These I don't read upside down either, by the way. There's no there's nothing negative in the deck necessarily, but there is some guidance as like needing space or time, which is never a bad thing. All right, so let's go. Let's see what would your person say to you that they don't feel like they can say to you right now, but what do they want to say to you? Did that make any sense, guys? I feel like that did not make any sense. Okay, first out, we have your love scares me. I don't know if I can love like you. Which is true, right? This is everything that we just read about this person over here. There's a fear here for sure. So that could be another thing that they're contemplating, right? It could be that they know that your love abounds for them and they love it, but it scares them because they don't know if they can give you, again, the to be fair card, the same in return. All right, what else would your person say to you? Let's see, what do they want? What do they want out of this relationship? What do they want? What do they want to tell you? Now guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm only taking like the top one. Okay, this is stuck together, so I'm probably going to take both of them. All right, this one says, we are one. You are my twin. I trust in this. That's really great because this is a twin flame card reading, isn't it? Sort of, kind of. All right. This one says, please message me. I need to know you still think of me. I hope you didn't forget about me. So if you were asking for a sign, if you should send them a message or not, this is it. But there's a warning with this. There is a warning with this. Do not send them a very overwhelming long text message or DM. No. Do not leave them a super long voicemail. No. That will push them away further because they're already in this stuck energy. They're already in this overwhelmed sort of energy. Send them a, hey, how are you doing? Sort of thing. And that's it. Leave it at that. If they respond, great. If they don't, great. Leave it. Okay? All they needed with that card right there was to know that you still think about them. Because remember I told you earlier, you're in this high vibe energy and they're questioning, do you even need them? Right? So just a little hey, hello, how are you? That's all that they need. Whether they respond or not, leave it alone, okay? If they respond, great. You can carry out a conversation if they are willing to have a conversation. But don't try to be pushy about it. Don't overwhelm them. Be aware of the words you say. All right, let's get one or two more about what, okay, hello. Our love is deeper than the reddest rose. I like that card. That's pretty cool. I don't know how I came up with these, but we'll do this one. All right. This last one says, please do not give up on us. Have faith. Surrender. And that very well could be up here too with what we said initially. On the bottom of the deck, it says, you are worth fighting for. So this person is trying to come towards you. They are trying to make this work. Again, they're just stuck. They don't know how. Messaging them might help them in a sense of opening the lines of communication, at least knowing that you haven't forgotten about them, right? Again, they know the deepness of this connection. They know how much love you have for them. Which, you know, they don't really know what to do with. And again, it's because they're trying to go by the book with it instead of letting it flow. Now, don't go telling them that, because they have to figure that out on their own. Don't be like, oh, you're trying to go by the book, you know, instead of love freely and ebb and flow. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Again, subscribe if you haven't. I will be on here the next couple weeks. I will try to do one every day, if not multiple ones every day. I'll probably start with zodiac signs again after I do this reading. Not today, but like tomorrow. Or I could do them today, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, zodiac signs will come first, and then we'll kind of go from there and see what happens. So subscribe, share out the video if you think it would resonate with other people that you know. The more subscribers, the better, so we can start doing those giveaways. Guys, I'm really excited to be back. Thank you guys for joining me again today. It's been a while. I love you all. Thank you for all your support. Those cards do not go in that deck. Okay guys, I will see you next time. Bye guys. Hey pile 2, how are you? I just did pile 1s. It was super long, so hopefully yours will be long too. I hope you guys are doing really great. Welcome back. If you have been to my channel before, hello to those of you who are new. Like I said earlier, things have been really busy in my life lately, so I haven't really been doing the tarot readings, but I have like a full, I don't know, month or so, probably, I think it's a month, where I could do all the tarot reads that I want. So I will be doing those. So after this one, I just told the last pile after this video here, I will be doing the zodiac sign, so look for those coming up. Alright guys, really quickly too, I don't know if I mentioned it in the beginning or not. If this resonates with you, or if you feel like you know friends or family that would benefit from this message or from any of the other videos, please share it out. Please share the channel out, because I do want to get to 100 subscribers so I can start doing the giveaways. I say that in every video, and we're at 24, 25, something like that right now, which is great. But yeah, once we get to 100 subscribers, I will start doing giveaways, and the giveaways will be, it'll be your traditional giveaways like tarot decks or crystals, but I'm also going to do stuff that'll heal your body physically or spiritually. So I might do something like books or bath salts. I might do jewelry, that kind of stuff too. Haven't really, essential oils, I could do essential oils. Haven't really 100% decided on exactly what I want to do for that, but I do want to do something different than just healing spiritually. I do want to do healing physically, emotionally as well. Because I do have another company called The Healing Lifestyle, And I heal people mostly who have chronic illnesses, but the body in general from a genetic standpoint. That is my actual passion. That's what I'm currently going to school for, is to get into medical and eventually hopefully genetics and chronic illnesses and all that kind of really cool stuff that I think is cool anyways. But I have a major background in nutrition is my point. So yeah, so healing everybody, right? That's my goal in life, heal people. So again, welcome Pio to, again, some of this will resonate, some of it may not. Take what does, leave the rest. First, we're going to see what's going on with you for Christmas, plus or minus a couple days, and then we'll get into you and the person you are thinking about. Okay, let's go. Also, guys, real quickly, I did make my own deck right here. Those have messages from your person, and we will get into those at the end of the reading. All right, let's see what we have so far. We have the Empress. That's already flipped over. We have the Empress. Then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. We'll go this way. We have the Four of Wands. Great energy. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Princess or Page of Coins in reverse. And we have the Princess or Page of Cups in the upright. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because the six cards that we got in the last reading. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So what's going on, or what will be going on? Okay. Definitely a lot of emotion in this. There's some passion, communication, and stability as well, but definitely emotion, connection. I am feeling like, or what I'm getting, at each end of this set here, the Empress is giving this person this cup, right? I don't know, can you guys see it? Yeah, right here. That's the cup. And she's giving this girl this cup, right? The Empress. And then the Page of Cups here, she has the cup in her hand, right? And she's ready to offer it. So I feel like there has been, I'm trying to put this into words. There has been a connection where one of you has already told the other person, this is how I feel. This is what I want. And the other person is just now learning how to do that, or is in the mood to do that, or wants to do that, I guess I should say. So now they want to return and say, this is how I feel, this is what I want. But when the first person did it, they weren't ready, right? They were not ready to give their cup yet. And so you kind of felt, I'm going to say you, but know that the energies could be vice versa. So this very well could be your person who did this first and the rest ensued. But I, just for storyline's sake, so I don't get confused, I'm just going to say that you did, right? But like I said, it could be your person. So you gave your emotions, your vulnerability to this person, right? They did not return the same in the same way, right? They did not express their emotions in the same way because they were not ready to. And so therefore your feelings then was rejection, right? I'm getting like it fell down the drain is what they're telling me right now, down the drain. But in your heart of hearts, you knew that this connection was long term. You guys knew this was probably at least a soulmate connection, if not a twin flame connection, and you knew that, and you held on to that. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the message straight. Okay. You also understood that there was transformation that needed to happen when it came to your person. And there was a time where in the past it would have worried you. It would have kept you up at night thinking about all these things. But you knew how to release it and let it go. Because of that, your person felt like now they were being rejected. When they too knew deep down in their heart of hearts that this is supposed to be a long-term commitment. They just weren't ready to express that yet. So now they felt rejected because you were kind of like, I don't know if you stepped away or weren't communicating as much as you were once that happened, or if things shifted or changed a little bit after that point. But there was something that was being projected that they read as you were vulnerable with them, they weren't with you, they made a mistake, and now things have fallen apart, and now they don't even know if you want them anymore. But that all had to happen so that they could grow. Okay? They needed growth, which isn't on the board, but I could tell you that's what I'm feeling. They needed growth because of past heartache that needed healed, and that could be familial or it could be from karmic situations. But there was definitely past hurt that needed healing in order for them to feel comfortable and trustworthy enough to return the fact that you were vulnerable with them. Okay, so now they're feeling like they could be vulnerable with you because they've healed whatever this was in the past. Yeah, they've healed what that heartache that happened in the past. And that could have very well have been because in the past they were the one who was vulnerable, right? And then they got rejected from it. Long term is what I'm mostly getting, but could have been short term. Something in their past just really hurt them, and they see the depth of this connection with you. And again, remember, these can be vice versa roles. And I guess it kind of scared them, right? But they just needed time to heal. Okay. I just want to make sure that was everything. Okay, so so this reading isn't really going the way that the first one went. So the first one, I was able to pinpoint exactly specific to you as the individual. This one came out with you and your person like off the bat, like automatically, which wasn't what I had intended, but I don't make the rules. So this was you and your person from the past up until this point, okay? So I guess that kind of tells me too that Spirit doesn't really want me to focus on you, but wants me to focus on the connection. So we will go from there, right? All right, they're telling me to shuffle at least once. So now this next row that I'm going to do here will be about current energies, current wants, desires, current guidance, current thoughts and actions between you and your person on or around Christmas. All right? Woo. Hello. You guys also have a lot of heart chakra energy here. That could be something that you have recently focused on clearing out is your heart chakra. Most of them are in the upright. But just as a reminder, with using these cards, that could be an area in which needs some more clearing or could use some clearing. So be aware of that. Let's get 2 more cards. Alrighty. And let's see if there's any other messages as we finish out the deck here. Nope. Oh, maybe. All right. Okay, 1 extra for good luck, right? All right, guys. You have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. You have the 6 of coins in the upright, which makes sense. The devil in reverse, the 10 of coins in reverse. That's interesting. Temperance in reverse, the ace of wands, and justice. Okay, so this has some ties to the first reading. You can probably step back and see if anything resonates with that one. They, in other cards, got temperance, they got the justice card, things like that. So some of that message could resonate. It was kind of on a different level, so it may not, and mostly probably will not. But for some of you, if you feel the need to go back and watch part of the first reading, then go and do so. But again, that's just if you feel inclined to. Bottom of the deck, you have strength, which is a good card. Could be dealing with a Leo. Darn it, I forgot to mention that in the first video. Okay, guys. So you do have some Leo energy here. You could be a Leo, they could be a Leo, or there could be Leo in the charts. There's also some Libra here as well. Earth signs, fire signs for sure. Water signs. There's a lot of water signs and earth signs. Okay, so yes, okay. There's definitely been healing that has happened with your person. Like I said earlier, it's showing up right here in the 4 of Swords in reverse. They are now wanting to come in and have communication with you. They want this relationship to be equal give and take. You can see that both from the 6 of coins and the justice card, and that's something that they want to communicate with you. They want to tell you, hey, I'm sorry for not reciprocating the feelings when you told me earlier. I want to move forward with this. I had some healing to do, and they're just kind of gonna lay it all out on the table. Not necessarily in those words, but in a general sense. They want to give back to you. They know that you have given a lot to this connection, and they want to return the favor. They don't want you to feel alone in this relationship. Not that you probably did. I feel like you guys are very healed beings in regards to what I saw up here. So I don't feel like it bothered you as much as they think that it bothered you. But it did to a certain extent, right? We're all human. The devil card here in reverse is again indicating the fact of things that have happened in the past that they have had to heal. What's interesting about this specific devil card is that this girl here is holding that cup. Remember the cup we talked about up here and with the Empress card. So she is holding that cup, but this is a release of things that were tying her to incidences that had happened previously, which is what we saw with the 3 of Swords. Is that the 3 of... Okay, no. Yeah, so this person, like I said, they have healed the things in the past that they needed to heal. They want to move forward. They want this to be balanced. My question is, however, this 10 of coins in the reverse here, because that should be upright. Okay, so I'm going to do this real quick. Guys, I learned this from another tarot reader, and I think it's a really good way to just confirm if the card is sitting how it's meant to sit. So, ready? Here we go. Okay, I guess so. I'll do it one more time though, because that didn't really spin too much. Yeah, okay, so twice it came up in the reverse. That's crazy. Okay, so I am going to have to clarify that in just a minute, because it doesn't really fit with the overall message that I'm getting. The only thing I can really tell you about this right now without getting clarity on it is that there's probably a fear of the long term, or this started out as something that was supposed to be just very casual, and that energy kind of still resonates as like a thought in the back of your head, like, are they really being serious this time, or were they being serious the first time and it's not that serious of a thing, right? But let me definitely clarify that in just a second. I'm getting more that it's a fear of the long-term commitment because they know it to be true. That's where my confusion comes in, is because with the Four of Wands, they know for a fact that like marriage is on the table, that a future is on the table, but there's something here, could be stability, could be not thinking that they are worthy enough to provide you what you deserve. That could definitely be a thing too. I'll clarify that for sure. Okay, Temperance in the reverse. Again, that's kind of odd too, but a lack of patience when it comes to this. I just feel like they're really eager to come tell you, that they healed this, because they don't want to see you slip away any further than what you already have. It really scares them. So I feel like they definitely want to come in like super fast and be like, hey, this is what I was thinking. And that's kind of where the Temperance is. Again, there is spiritual like guidance with this. Divine, not connection, but like divine interference, right? Divine guidance in this. So this is like a protected connection. Again, soulmate, potentially twin flame sort of thing. Definitely soulmate thing, if not. But like, there is like a lot of 2 cups in here though. There's this cup and that cup. There's this cup. There's that cup and that cup. I mean, there's definitely 2 cups here for sure. Which indicates, soulmate and twin flame stuff. So anyways, yes, they want to come in really fast because they're afraid that you might have moved on, or that there's this rejection that might happen. They don't want you to slip any further away from them than what you already have, because it really does worry them. Ace of Wands, I feel like same thing with the cups energy. They definitely want to have this new beginning with you, but start kind of fresh. Like start, I'm getting like the basic or basis. They want everything to be new. Like they want it to be new passion, new emotion, new stability. Like they want this new start, even though you guys have a past. They want you to kind of like say, okay, let's close that chapter. Let's start over, fresh beginning from square one. Let's go the distance, right? But there's definitely a lot of emotion. Like I said earlier, a lot of passion too. Leo, strength card here. I feel like they have found their strength, right? I feel like they found the strength to come forward, to tell you everything that's happened, to tell you why, to kind of give you that closure. Again, the Justice here, they definitely want to communicate the fact that they want things to be balanced between the two of you, that they want this equal give and take, that they want a future with you, that they're sorry for the past, all of these things. This is really good energy, all in all. Okay, so we have strength here. The Hanged Woman in the reverse right here, so definitely that clarity is going to come in. So let's try to clarify this 10 of coins, please. Okay, that was easy. Okay, past heartbreak, communicating, strong communication. Yeah, there's just that fear around it. Yeah, one more. Yeah. Let me check those real quick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just a fear. It's really, really fear from things that have happened to them in the past. I'm getting some trust issues. I'm getting some vulnerability issues here. There was something in the past that they strongly felt was the one. Like, they strongly felt that it was everything. It was their milk and honey. It was their oasis. Like, it was their person, right? So strongly. And that person rejected them. And from that point, there was trust in relationships. There was lack of vulnerability in relationships. There were these things that got triggered that this person, like, they closed off to these things because of the rejection, the extent of the rejection of this person. in their past, okay? Has nothing to do with you, but has everything to do with the future that potentially involves you, or at least the fact that they want it to involve you. Yes, so they're hoping that you get the Hierophant in the bottom here. They're hoping that you are at a state where you will be understanding and accepting of them, of this past issue. That could also be something that they want to talk to you about, is like why, the things played out between you and them like they did because of what has happened to them in the past. They don't want to see you go, for sure. They're just hoping that you are, I guess I'm getting the word mature enough, but I think it's more like aligned or spiritually open or open-minded, understanding, those types of words, to the why this all happened, and that you will forgive them for it because of your maturity in the sense of being open and accepting. Okay? All right, cool. Let's get like 2 of these. These are the Divine Animal Oracle deck. So we'll get 2 of these. We'll get 2 of the Wisdom Oracle deck. And then we'll move on to the messages. Alright guys, let's see. Ooh, don't fall everywhere. Alright, you got the Wolverine in reverse. I don't really know that these are in reverse though. Let me see real quick. Let me check with the book. I really don't think that these are meant to be in reverse, in reversals. No. Okay. They're not. Okay, so we have the Wolverine, which is fierceness, and then we have the Beaver, which is about work. And both of these cards have this orange to it, this orange and yellow to it. And you did get a bunch of solar plexus and sacral chakra here as well. Surrounding communication, which we could see also is on the board. Okay, let's talk about the Wolverine first. So the Wolverine and fierceness. It is definitely about this person coming forward to you. They have the sword, but at the same time they're kind of on the defense as well, because they aren't sure how you are going to take their, I guess, fierceness in approaching. Remember I told you they were really impatient. They wanted to say this sooner rather than later. And that's what we're getting with the Wolverine here too, is there's been this transformation with them where now instead of being unvulnerable, they want to be vulnerable. They want it to be known, right? And they have this strength, like we saw within them now, that they didn't have before, where they feel like they need to come in and tell you, even if it hurts them, right? That's the strength that they have right now. Even if it hurts them, even if you reject them, they still want to lay it all out on the line with you. That's the fierceness. That's the strength. That's where this card comes in at. You also have work with the Beaver, like I said, a number 9 card about completeness. They are willing to work on this connection. They are willing to work and do whatever it takes for this connection to happen. Another thing that comes to mind with this though is that the Beaver builds a very stable home. And in resonance with this 10 of coins being in the reverse, I feel like this is an underlying fear that they have, is that it's not going to be stable enough, but they're willing to put forth the effort to at least try to make it stable, okay? And also I'm getting with this how like beaver dams have the trees, they cut the trees down, right, to build their home with. It's, to me, right now that's symbolizing the fact that their walls, being the trees in their normal state, their walls that they had once before, they have now cut those down and are willing to use those to make a stable home or environment for your future relationship to move forward and be stable in. Be secure and protected in. okay? I really like that message too. I don't know where I got it from. No, spirit, the spirit all the way, because there's no way I could ever make that up in my life, those connections. Bottom of the deck, you have Sacred Ibis, which is about learning. Again, you have that twin flame soulmate connection going on here with the two Ibis that are here. This is a 22 card, another symbology of a twin flame relationship that equals number 4, the coming together of two counterparts. And then you have the doors opening. One of you is already on top of the journey, right? The other one is following the other one into the journey, but you both will make it through the doors, right? Lovely. I love this. This is so good. Okay, we'll get 2 from here, and then like I said, we'll finish with the messages. Again, I hope you guys are really liking the video. I hope that it resonates with you guys. If it does, please like the video. Again, share it out to friends and family if you think they would benefit from it. Or just share the channel out so that they could subscribe, because once we get to those 100 subscribers, I definitely want to do those giveaways. I'm really excited to do those things. I want to give back to you guys so much for watching these videos. Yes, love it. Loyal heart. Now this is out in the reverse, which is a protection message. I will double check that for you guys, because I definitely feel like that should be in the upright, but I will double check it in a second. And I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory in the upright. The loyal heart, you guys know, like I said earlier, deep down, that this is like true long-term commitment. Again, that twin flame sort of energy. You have here and now, number 5 card, about the transformation, but mostly about being present in the moment, right? Then you have happy, happy in the reverse as well. Again, I don't really agree with these. So let's see. No, see, it keeps wanting to go sideways. One more. Okay, we'll take it as it is. And then happy, happy. It's in the upright, just to confirm. Yep. Okay. Okay, guys, let me get the book out to read this in the reverse to you, but definitely living in the here and now, right? Being present in the present moment. So not worrying about what's happened in the past and not really dwelling on what's to come in the future. Just living in this moment for this moment as this moment is, right? Being accepting of them in the moment, letting go of the past, not trying to overwhelm yourself or them with the future. That's what this card is about. You have happy, happy, which again is pretty much self-explanatory. I do feel like you guys have this connection that is fated to be together, and you have a lot of prosperity coming forward to you. Does that make sense? I think I said that correctly. There's just a lot of good abundance of things that's coming with this relationship. You both make each other happy. You both know this is that connection. Okay, so loyal heart, the protection message is almost there. Okay. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Okay. The fact that it says open your heart to new things, like I mentioned a while ago, you have a lot of the heart chakra, so that very well could be a very good indicator that the heart chakra does need some clearing out to do. And you can find meditational videos and guided meditational videos on that. on YouTube, I personally use Meditative Mind for when I do my clearing and healing. But whatever resonates with you, whatever you find most useful, definitely clear out that heart chakra. You also have green here as well. But in this message here, it is telling you about your heart space. Outdated beliefs and old ideas could be relating to the things that have happened in the past. You might have a tendency to bring it up when this person comes forward. You might have a tendency to hold on to it. Even if you aren't mentioning it, it could be like ringing a bell in the back of your head, and they're telling you to let it go, right? There were reasons why that person did respond in the way that they responded, and you can be the better person or a bigger person in being in this Hierophant energy that we saw over here, as far as accepting this person for who they are, where they have been in life, and the fact that they do want to move forward with you in a better state than what they were in initially. Okay, they weren't ready. There was healing that had to take place, and to be honest with you, you should be wanting a person who is more healed on their journey than somebody who isn't. Because that pushes you into a different realm of healing and brings them along to heal them even further as well, if that makes sense. The end goal, ideally, is to continually heal, right? Learning, growing, all of these things to become a better person. So if you have somebody who hasn't done any healing, that's not going to do you any good either, because that person's going to hold you back from your own healing, right? But if you have somebody who is healing or, is continually trying to grow, then they will continue down that path, and they will help you in continuing to heal too, because maybe they're healing in ways that you haven't healed yet, and you guys can share in that healing. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because I felt like that was a lot of use of the word heal. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have a change in the wind, which is basically what we got initially with all of the decks, was the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely change happening. There's growth that has happened here, and we'll leave that like that. All right, lastly, let's get some messages from your person. Again, this is a deck that I personally made. I will say that the index cards that I got are like super flimsy. I didn't get the thicker ones like I guess I was supposed to. So they're hard to shuffle. But no worries. This is how I shuffle them. I just use the corners. And we just do a little thing like that. And then we push them together. So future notice, and if you are a tarot reader yourself, get thicker cardstock than cheap flashcards like this. Oh my gosh, if this doesn't work, okay, we got it, we're good. Okay, yeah, so let's get some messages that your person would say to you that they might not necessarily be saying right now, or things that they might want you to know that they haven't come forth to tell you yet. Woo! All right, give me 1 second to get that. Fell off the table. Do you guys like how big this table is, like with space on how I can read versus my other one? So good. Okay. First one out. Our love is unlike no other I have experienced. That's great. That's good news. What else? What else would your person say to you that they might not be saying right now, or feeling or thinking? And none of these go in the reverse either, guys. All right. You are all I see when I close my eyes at night or while daydreaming. I know you guys can't see that, but I promise you there's words on it. See? Let's see. All right. I will never abandon you. Our souls are forever linked. And see, that's really good, because that indicates what I was just telling you earlier about even though they rejected your emotional vulnerability in the beginning here, they never abandoned you. They knew that they had stuff to work on in order to be better for you. They deep down, and I think both of you, like I said earlier, know that you guys are linked together, that you guys have a future together. But it's, I mean, that's really a good thing that this person knew that they had things that they had to heal before they could commit to you in any sort of way. They didn't want to give you a false projection of themselves, which is great. Like, that's really mature of them to do, even though it sucks in the moment, you being the one who isn't receiving the emotional vulnerability when you're the one who gave it. All right, let's get one or two more of these out. What they would want to say or want you to know, or how they're feeling. Okay. Why can I not express all my true feelings, hopes, and desires to you? So again, not being able to tell you how they truly felt. I want you to be happy. Please find someone new. Now is not the time. Don't freak out about that. I feel like these two have to deal with what happened initially. My love grows for you daily. And then we will just get, well, I guess the bottom one's fine. Just so you guys know that this isn't like, this is past energy. The bottom of the deck says, my motivation is you and our future together. Okay? Look, here's another one. These things are so addicting. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am trying to figure out how to make this right. Okay? So, like I said, they're trying. They're trying to figure this out. They're trying to figure out how to come towards you. They want to tell you. They really want to come forward and tell you. We saw that earlier with the Temperance in the reverse. They want to come in with fierceness and strength, and they want to tell you all of these things. You have a future with this person if you accept it. This is also good to know too, is if it doesn't work out right now for whatever reason, that they will always be there waiting for it to work out, right? So they will continue to grow as you continue to grow, even if it's separate. And they will always be there if you both come back to each other. And I truly believe you guys will be together if for some reason you don't accept them now. In the future, I feel like you guys will come together at some point. And that just kind of depends on how much healing still is needed between the two of you. Everybody's different. This is a collective read. So some of you could be fine. Some of you could be coming together on Christmas or a couple days before or after. Some of you might just have that communication and be like, hey, now's not a good time. And you might both choose to go your own way for however long it takes and heal and come back together, and then it'll work out. I mean, the stories are endless because, like I said, this is a general read, but know that this person deeply loves you. Know that you guys are deeply connected with each other. Know that it at least is a soulmate connection, if not a twin flame connection. Be present in the present moment. Be open-minded and accepting. Know that the reason why things happened the way they did was because this person needed to heal more, and that there is still healing for both of you. Again, the heart chakra is what's being shown right now for healing. And yeah, you guys have this overall motivation of being together no matter what it takes. Okay? All right, pile 2, that's all I have for you. Again, if you like the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you have not. I will be doing a whole lot more in the next month here, since my schedule is clearing up for me to do so. So I really hope you guys stay, and like I said, share it out so we can grow our subscriber base. I will see you guys next time. Zodiac signs will be coming up in the next videos, okay? Bye, guys. Thanks for being here. Hey, pile 3. Oh my gosh, my cards are all a mess. All right, I hope you guys are doing great. All right, that's not going to fix this up. All right, whatever. I hope you guys are doing great. If you have been here before, welcome back. If not, welcome. Let's see, what do I want to tell you guys first? Because I have so many things to tell you. All right, let's talk about the reading first. So, the first thing I'm going to do is try to get messages specific to you in the first row. The second row will be about you and the person you are thinking about. Again, this will be for about Christmas time, plus or minus a couple of days. Okay? The last reading I just did not turn out like that, but the first one did, so we'll just kind of see whatever the universe and spirits and all of the ancestors and everybody have to tell me. However they want to do it, because I'm not the one in charge here. So this is a deck, guys, for those of you who haven't been here before, or I guess even if you're returning, because these are new either way. I made this deck with messages from your person. So we will, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Okay, there you go. So we will get into these at the end of the reading, things that they would want to say to you that they aren't necessarily saying to you right now. What else? We have some oracle cards that I'll get out. I seriously feel like there's more things I need to tell you, and they're not coming to my brain right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading, and then hopefully those things will come to me. So let's see what's going on. What advice? Lots of cards, guys. Oh my goodness. I don't think either one of the first two piles got this many cards out, guys. Alright, don't worry about the order that they came out versus how I am putting them on the table. Sometimes, you know, I get OCD about that, but this, I'm just reading in general, so there's no like specific like time frame or anything like that they have to be in order for. Guys, you have a lot of cards. Let's see how many cards you guys have. Let's see, 4. You have 11. Okay, let's do, see, I've been doing 6 for everybody, so let's do 6. So you guys will probably have 3 rows then, depending on how I channel this message, because if this is specific to you and not you and your person, then you will definitely have another row. Okay, let's get one more card out then to complete this. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes like I will try to do something one way and then like it completely comes out different. It's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just, it's spirit that does that, but whatever. Okay, guys. Let's see what I can tell you real quick about this. Okay. There's definitely, okay, this is not specific to you. So this reading is just going to be straight you and your person. That's kind of how pile 2 was it was just straight from the beginning about them and the person, things of the past and things in the future. Yours, however, is about you and your person, but it's like an entire story, like all in one. So what I have is that there was some sort of argument, fallout, separation, right? One of those. And in the past. And you guys not necessarily went your own ways. Some of you probably went your own ways, but You just kind of did your own, you just went and did your own thing, right? You were like, okay, fine. If that's how you feel, or if this is the argument that we have, or whatever the case may be, you separated. But then there was some like reminiscing on what was prior to that. And that felt really good for the both of you. And you both want to come back together if you are not together right now. I definitely just got, like, there's probably some light communication between the two of you, but nothing that's like in depth or like everyday sort of thing or something like that. There is a, not debate is the wrong word. There is a, it's not decision either. One of you is torn, okay? One of you is torn between stepping back into a relationship with this person versus staying single. There is a decision that needs to be made in regards to that. It could be you, it could be your person. But it's like deep down you both want to come together and make this work out. But there's this decision around, is what happened going to happen again? Do I really want to be with this person again? I like being single. I like being independent and doing my own thing. But at the same time, I do want to be with this person. So there's definitely some conflict, internal conflict here about the situation. Ultimately, I'm getting that, I really hate to say this, but I have to say what's on the cards. Ultimately, I am getting that there's going to be an offer presented and it'll be rejected. There is healing that needs to happen that has not been happening. Somebody's going to be on the defense because of what has happened in the past, because they have not healed from it. A future with this relationship does not seem like it's going to happen at this time. Again, this reading is for Christmas time, plus or minus a few days. So at that given time, this relationship does not hold any future according to what the cards are. And I really hate to say that because the past two readings have been really positive, and I hate to give out negative readings, but on a positive note to the negative, there's definitely some healing that needs to be done, okay? Which makes the person or you guys better as an individual, which makes you more able to come forward at a later time to be better for each other, right? To have a stronger relationship, to be more mature in the relationship, to have equal give and take, all this kind of stuff, right? But at the moment, even though both of you want to come back together, there is one of you who is still kind of like second guessing it, and it has to do with the fact that there's healing that has to be done. And when that happens, when that rejection happens, that is when the other person's going to get guarded, and there could be another argument that ensues, but I'm getting like just defensive energies real quick. There's someone who's going to want to fight for this, and they will fight for it no matter how much like walls the other person puts up. Okay? Sorry guys, that's my dog. He's talking. Or trying to talk. Okay. But yeah, so somebody's going to really fight for the connection, and someone's going to be really guarded against it. And I believe it has to do with the tower happening. I don't know that the other person has really gotten over what has happened. Okay? There could be some closure that's needed. There's definitely healing that is needed for sure. All right, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Cups. So either A, there's a coming together of you guys. B, there is a third party situation. Or C, you guys will see each other at a party or in some sort of celebration, okay? King of Pentacles underneath, so somebody is going to be at their full strength, like power feeling, like they're just going to give off this energy of like sitting on a throne, right? So being, hold on a second, guys. He's talking to me. My dog's talking to me. Sorry, guys. He saw one of his friends outside, so he might come back in here and start talking again. Yeah, he is. All right, give me a second, guys, real quick. Sorry. Okay, sorry again, guys. My dog likes. He sees the other dogs outside that are his friends, and then he starts talking about wanting to go outside, even though he doesn't have to go outside. But now that they went back in their homes, he is fine, and he is sitting on the couch with me now. So, life about having a husky. Okay, guys. Anyways, yeah, so, you know, it, like, right now, this reading, like, isn't the best reading that I would like to give, but just know that, you know, ideally we want someone who is healed, right? We want someone who is healing. Either you have healing to do or they have healing to do, but it's for the better for either party, right? And like I said, you could see them at a party. This could be a third party situation. Or for some of you, could be coming together. Again, this is a collective read. So, you know, there's a lot of people who choose this pile and, you know, take their message as it resonates with you. But I definitely feel like there's a fight for the connection from at least one of you. And the other one's going to be on the defensive. Again, that could be because of what's happened. But overall, it's truly just because one of you has healing to do. All right, so let's get two of these Divine Animal Oracle cards. See what messages they have for you with this. I'm getting with this card too, just looking at it right now, there's like a not leaving it alone energy. Like, again, just something that happened in the past. Something keeps being brought back up and it's not being left alone, and that's why the healing is not happening. It's because somebody isn't in alignment. Somebody isn't in alignment with forgiveness. Okay, so first out you have is Dolphin, which is happiness, kind of that Empress energy as well, and very similar energy of somebody being above the water and somebody being in their emotions, right? I'm getting, they want me to tell you guys, like, the overall goal is happiness. Sorry. One of you is in alignment with yourself and you want that growth and that prosperity. Are all of these dolphins? That looks like a fish. I guess it's a dolphin. Yeah, I think this is just like the overall goal is this happiness, to live happily with each other. I'm going to come back and clarify that one. Because based off of this reading, this isn't what's in the cards right now. It could be in the future. So I'm just going to pull some clarity on that one. The next one you guys got is Wisdom with the owl. Again, that's sort of alignment sort of thing. I feel like deep down you guys know this is This is a connection that is meant to happen. But there's growth that's needed. There's growth that's needed in regards to being accepting, right? Knowing that divine timing is at work. Things aren't always in our control. We can't always have what we want when we want it. It's given to us at the right time, right? So there's definitely wisdom here that's needed, that healing, that growth that's needed. Lastly, you have Snow Leopard, which is about the Watcher. And this also kind of goes back for me as far as somebody needing to take the time out to heal themselves, and the other person is just going to like keep tabs on that person. Basically, they understand that person needs space to heal, but they're not letting go of the situation. Okay, again, another divine guidance sort of card as well. I'm going to use this deck. Let's get some clarity on this happy. Actually, let's use these. I haven't used these yet. So let's get some clarity on the happiness card. Unfinished symphony. Yeah, see, you guys aren't done with this connection for sure. It's just what is being manifested or attempting to be manifested isn't coming to fruition. This is a protection message, so let me read that from the book real quick. For Imagine, this is Imagine. It says, illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded. Stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. Okay, great. So yeah, I feel like happiness is possible for you guys, but it's going to take the knowledge for you to know that this connection is not done with. There is healing that's still needed. But if one of you continues to keep bringing up things of the past and not do the healing, and you're reminiscing in this turmoil sort of energy, and you're blocking any new growth from happening, then that's what you're going to attract. Like attracts like. So if you're in this negative mindset of lack of growth, of lack of healing, then that's what you're going to attract, and that's what's going to happen. So if ultimately you want to have happiness in this relationship, in this connection, then that's how your mindset should be shifted so that that comes to fruition. Okay? All right, I'm going to actually shuffle this, and then on the bottom, look, round and round. So again, this connection is definitely not over with, for sure. But it's going to be up to you guys as to how you proceed forward. Now, some of you watching this could have a mindset shift as you watch this and say, hey, you know what? I do really want this to happen. I'm not going to shut this down. When this person comes back, I'm not going to bring up the past and that kind of thing. And then all the cards could shift, right? Because these are changeable. Nothing is ever set in stone when it comes to tarot readings. All right, let's get one or two more cards for you guys with this deck here. Okay, we could do that. Okay, so for Christmas time, specifically, this just pops out to me, exchanging gifts. Because of this energy that's being held right now, there's not going to be a exchanging of gifts. Again, I will read that in the book because it is a protection message for you guys. Look, bottom of the deck, Raven. That was in the first reading too. Basically communications coming in at or around Christmas time about the situation, which is probably what this Knight of Swords is here for. Next, you have the building blocks. So again, that stable, firm foundation that's needing to be built. This person sees you as potential for their future. But if you guys, like I said, keep reminiscing on this old past, it's going to create a rocky foundation, right? An unstable foundation. But if you guys heal and do the work and put in the time that's necessary to move forward and not dwell on this past, then you could have a very strong, stable connection, foundation with this person, and it could last a really long time. They definitely do see that with you. Flexible in the reverse, again, another protection message that I'll read. Basically being inflexible, right? Not open to change, not open to healing, all these kinds of things. You have why in the reverse, which is indicator to stop questioning why things are happening the way that they're happening, but again, protection message. So let's get all of these from these 3 cards from the book. So number 27, exchanging gifts. Its protection message is be careful what, it's a long one. Be careful what you pray for, because you might just get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. So that right off the bat is really reminiscent of this, manifesting negativity sort of thing. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. Again, that healing, right? You might not be open or wanting to do the healing. Again, energies vice versa. Could be you, could be them. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing money. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. All of those are really good and valid points in regards to the messages that we have here, right? Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Again, diving into that wisdom card that we got. All right, next one down here, number 19, with flexible. Yeah. Protection message for it states, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Okay, again, not wanting to heal, not wanting to see the truth, not being open-minded, right? Being stuck and stagnant. All right, lastly, guys, we have why in the reverse up here up top. Sorry, my dog's talking to me again. He was cool for all of like 5 minutes. But we're almost done. So hopefully if I ignore him, he will stop talking to me. We'll see. Okay, why in the reverse? Protection message. Sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with the intention hidden from your awareness. Guys, I am like, let me pause this, sorry, because he's like throwing a hissy fit. All right, hopefully he'll be calm. I don't know. He's getting on my nerves though. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry for the interruptions. Okay. What was I reading? I was reading the why, right? Yes. Okay, so sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong, but deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with the person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness you seek. Okay, so really great message there as far as the healing aspect of this goes, right? Again, there's definitely a lot of healing that needs to happen when it comes to this connection. And again, that could be you, it could be them, but there's definite healing that needs to happen. Alright, so this is the deck that I made. It's on really flimsy cards. I should have gotten harder cards, but I didn't know at the time. So it's really hard to shuffle these. But I'll show you how I do it. I just do the corners. Alright, guys. So we'll get a couple of these out. That didn't work. We'll get a couple of these out and then we'll end the reading. Again, super apologize for my dog trying to talk to me. It's so rude. It's okay. He just keeps seeing all these dogs come in and out from outside and he wants to go outside to see them. So I have to go walk him out there. And I will as soon as I finish this up. Okay, guys. And I really wish I could give you guys better news as far as like Christmas time comes, because Christmas is like a time you're supposed to be happy and joyous and all these things, and it sucks that you guys are getting the message that you guys aren't going to be coming together on Christmas, but there's definite healing that needs to happen. So I don't know which is worse, no communication or a lack of healing, right? Alright, so if this person could say anything to you right now that maybe is their soul's desire or something, what would that be? What do they want you to know that they aren't necessarily saying? Alright. I want you so bad. Your touch sends chills down my spine. Awaken. So there is an aspect of awakening happening if it has not happened already. There is a realization as to what this connection actually is. Again, it could be a soulmate connection or a twin flame sort of connection. But either you or your person or both of you are just now awakening to the fact that the intensity of this connection is actually an awakening of this connection as well. Why can I not express all my true feelings, hopes, and desires to you? Again, whoever needs this healing, I feel like that is their message for sure. They're just having difficulty expressing it because it's so overwhelming for them, how they feel. It actually scares them. We are one. You are my twin. Oh, look at this. I trust. Okay, we are one. You are my twin. I trust in this. The second card that came out behind that one was your love scares me. I don't, sorry guys. I choked on that one. I don't know if I can love like you. Obviously they're having trouble communicating that because I just choked. If you only knew how deep my love is for you. See, I really feel like you or this person deep down really know what this connection is. Again, it's like a twin flame connection. You guys are one. But it's scary. It's overwhelming and it's scary because of past hurt and a bunch more of healing that needs to happen. All right. My love grows for you daily. All right. And then lastly, bottom of the deck, I believe in you. I support you. You inspire me. You have greatness in you. So there's definitely this admiration happening. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. I super apologize for my dog. He was fine up until this point. Outside of that, I will be doing a lot more readings since my schedule has cleared up. So I'll be doing a lot of readings over the next month or so. The next reading that's coming after this will be zodiac signs, so stay tuned to that. Again, subscribe so you get notifications for those. Like this if it resonated for you. Share the video out if you think it'll resonate with other people. If you see another video on here. Share that out to your friends and family as well, or just share the entire channel out in general. Once we get to 100 subscribers, I do plan on doing those giveaways, and I'm super excited to do those for you guys, because I want to thank you for watching these, for supporting me. I couldn't do this without you guys watching it. Yeah, so I really truly thank you for that. What else can I tell you guys? I guess that's basically it. There's no extended today. Normally there might be some extendeds in other videos that you watch. So if there is, go check those out. They're on Gumroad. They're in the description box. But today, this one does not have one. I feel like this was a really lengthy video just in general. But do expect communication for Thanksgiving. Why do I keep saying Thanksgiving? For Christmas. Expect some communication coming in for sure. Know that somebody in this connection needs to heal a lot. Doesn't mean that this connection can't move forward, but there is healing that needs to happen. Okay, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys here next time.